Okay, we are in presentation mode. So my name is Phyllis Nash. I am your Chief Sales Officer. I am also one of the four co-founders. It is a beautiful sunshiny day in Chicago. Don't know the temperature, but I mean, yesterday, oh my God, guys, it was so mild. I was like, where are we at? But you know that happens here in Chicago. We get all kinds of weather. So yesterday was very mild. Today, I don't know if we're going to have the same thing, but it's beautiful. I can say that. So this is where we get together each and every morning, Tuesday through Friday, to get our day started off with positive, like-minded people. And first of all, guys, I want to give a shout out and thankful for everybody that sent prayers my sister's way. I know prayers change things. I wish you could have seen. If you knew what was going on last week and what it looks like this week, God just he is just, oh my goodness. I can't even say enough. I don't want to start shouting and doing the holy dance because I will, because that's how great I feel. And it's all because of all the prior prayers that everybody sent our way. She is out of ICU. She went to have her surgery finally on her ankle yesterday. She was sleeping good. I checked on her at 4 o'clock this morning. So I just want to say thank you, thank you, thank you. Also, happy Valentine's Day to everyone. Yes, this is a special day, and just love on the one you're with and create brand new memories, okay? Because those memories will always serve you well. And so, of course, yesterday's call with Melissa, of course, you know, it don't take me much to get excited, but I was just flat out excited, just knowing where and what we're doing, and people validating. See, you kind of know facts yourself. You do your own research, but when you're living in a thing, it's really hard to see all the greatness that's going on and what it's becoming and comparing it to others. And, you know, I like to always paint the picture of what we had in mind when we first came together. Now, that has taken on a whole new life, but I'll tell you what hasn't changed, that we were going to build something solid. We were going to build something so the average person that came into this company that had been in MLM before and had never earned anything, never had the success. We were going to build a company for everyone. You hear me say, if you need to make $300 to $500 a month, hey, we got it here. We'll come. If you need a comma in your check every month, we got that here at Wakanda. But if you say, hey, I'm going to come, I'm going to sit down, I'm going to build my business plan out in the next 3 to 5 years, I'm going to have a consistent 5 to 6 figure income. We can do that here at Wakanda. That's never changed. We knew that we wanted something for everyone. It has just gotten better. And so led me, because I haven't seen that report that the gentleman shared with them the other night, but it did lead me to do some research. And I just looked at the research behind successful, what it took to be a successful company in the MLM industry. And this was usually by other or third party writers or authors, not somebody that had been in the industry, had understands the industry, but third parties. And what they talked about was a lot of companies and articles talked about the industry as being a pyramid or a Ponzi scheme or a get rich quick. And the percentages of success after people were in for their first year, 3 years, 5 years, and if they lasted 10 years, what the success of that was. And my thoughts said that that's the norm for most businesses, guys. That's the norm. I've been a traditional business owner since my late 20s, and it is the same. But what is a little different is that the amount of money that it takes to get started in any other business is much higher than what I think our highest deal right now, or a package, is maybe, just let's say if you wanted to do the coach, have your bio scan, you might spend about 2,000, let's just say 2,100. Okay, if that, let's round it off to 25. And I know it's not that high, but let's just say 2,500. I don't know any business that I ever started that started for 2,500 and that I have reaped the benefits of this industry. So that's for one. For somebody that came out of a traditional business, it was like, oh my goodness, is this people just don't know. But that's when you got a real company. See, there are a lot of Ponzi schemes. There are a lot of pyramids, and but people don't even compare that. But let me just say this to you. I don't remember. I don't know what this is. What these things are called, but I know around COVID, a lot of them happened when they got that money. The government gave out those checks, and people got COVID. Everybody was getting in on the family. You put in this, and when you get to the top, you're gonna get this money and all of that. Everybody was doing it during that time, and I'm sure some of you all can tell me what the name of it, what they called it. But you were telling your mother, your sister, your brother, your family members, guys, that was a pyramid. That's what a pyramid is. There's no value. Everybody's just putting in money and hoping they ride that airplane to the top, to the pyramid, okay? And they get their chance to take the money. That's a pyramid. But it was so much of that going on all over the country, maybe even the world. But that's not a true MLM business. That is. And that gives us a bad name. So when you get to a company, what you should do is research it. You should research to see, are people just signing up people? Hey, if that's their whole goal, that's their whole push, go out there and sign up you somebody so you can come in and you have a new distributor. If you've looked at our company, there's 7 different ways to get paid. If you never, ever, ever want to sign up a person in the business, to do the business with you, you don't have to. You're not going to get penalized for it. You're not. You can just go out there, sell retail products, send people to your website, have your own product, and you sell wholesale. You can sell that product retail, and you can make an income. You can make an income that you'll be happy with. But I tell you, most of the people that came and told us that, and we said, fine, no problem, no pressure at all. Guess what? Within a year, and I mean, a year is a long time. A year, they would say, you know what? I'm going to build a business. Why? Because somebody that they sell that product to that got great results, that they gave to their mom and she got great results. And then they told their brother about it. He got great results. Why would he not become a distributor? Why wouldn't somebody out of that group want to be their own distributor? So yeah, you can build your business as you want to here. And there's no pressure from us for you to start building it. No auto ships. For our first 3 3/4 of a year, we have not had any auto ships. Most companies have auto ships where, hey, you're just going to get something sent out every month. Not saying we never will have, but we haven't had. So you can't put that on us that we force people to do anything. But we know our customers should turn month in and month out. Okay. And so then thank you, Moon. I love my team. And my team is all of you all. Willie Mooney said those Susu clubs. You're right. I knew it was something. When you all, everybody was putting all their money in a Susu. Thanks, Willie. And so then when you look at a real company to see what they have, products that work, products that people buy month in and month out, a business opportunity that really works. And when I go back to those pyramids and I mean the articles on MLM, yeah, you don't win, you don't make money, it's a Ponzi scheme, you have a garage full of product. That hasn't happened since there are laws put in place. In your rules, you can see when you come in as a distributor, the agreement says that you can't have 70% of your inventory before you make your next order. Most people don't even understand that, but that's called companies front loading. If you have that in your agreement, says this company is not trying to make you have a garage full of product just so that they can make a profit. That's not what this company is about. And any MLM that's about being a real company is not trying to front load their distributors, because we want to build something that has legacy, wealth, and freedom. And of our most number one is health that can be generational, that you can leave to your heirs. So one of the things that I thought about, guys, that nobody ever, ever, ever have I ever seen anybody write about, and this is an insider. This is a person that has spent hundreds of thousands of dollars to start a business, lawyers, architects. I mean, just hundreds of thousands of dollars, not knowing whether a recession was going to come and knock you out, whether the market was going to change. But to be able to come into a company, and my first MLM that I was really successful for was a $500 entry level. And so nobody offers that, but nobody talks about the person. And to me, the determining factor is you. So all those people that didn't make it in this industry, and if it was a bona fide company, I'm not talking about Ponzi schemes, I'm not talking about pyramids, I'm talking about a company like Wakanda that's a bona fide company that has great products that people can have value in, that they can see value and be able to buy month in and month out, that has a compensation plan that pays you if you work. And so then I came back to, you got to deal with you. It's always about you. I don't care what you do, it's always about you. And so when I look at that, I'm like, it's what you bring to the table. And number one, it's repetitive. Yes. Did you make the decision? Did you make the decision that I'm going to be successful? Because after you checked us out, if you did your due diligence about us, our products, our comp plan, our culture, our community, what we do here at Wakanda, now it's on you to look in the mirror and say, did I make a decision to become successful in my new business? Am I coachable? Because you don't go to McDonald's and say, you know what? I'm going to change our system. Instead of putting those hamburgers on for 2 minutes, I want them on for 5 minutes. You don't do that. So we got a proven track record and that a system that people are being successful. Ask Terry Anderson, ask Beverly Blair, ask Minister Mooney, ask Ernestine Davis. And it's a lot of names that I'm not naming, but they follow the system. They don't come every week saying, you know what, we should do this. They just follow the system that's already made. And week in, month out, you see them advancing in their business. They didn't come here thinking get rich quick. See, first of all, people want to call it a pyramid. And then when they decide to join the business, and if they don't get rich within their first 6 months, and guys, I'm not exaggerating, you know what I'm talking about, 6 months, then they say, this don't work. But did you work it? Did you work it like a real business? When you decided to come on board and sign your name on the dotted line, put your credit card in there and pay for however you got started, did you sit down with your family and your significant other and say, this is the time that I'm going to take out and we're going to build this business? We're going to build a business that is a multi-billion-dollar industry that we can take and leave legacy for our family. Did you do that? Did you have your launch parties? Did you put 3 launch parties on your calendar immediately and went out and used the system, the scripts to invite people to your launch party? Did you use the pique the interest? Did you use your tools, your videos, your webinars? Did you use your 3-way follow-up calls? Did you do that? Did you turn around and start teaching that if you decided to build a team? Did you teach them the Sales Academy? Did you repeat everything that your sponsor repeated to you so that you could duplicate your efforts? And then you can look back a year later. You can look back 2 years later and says, wow, this is called leverage, because now I got 5 people doing the same thing I'm doing. And those 5 people, if they get 5 in the next 2 years, I have 25 people duplicating my effort, even more than that. Math is not my number one thing, but I can do those numbers. But my point is, guys, have you done that? Because have you attended and encouraged people? Because our business is all about event to event. And you can't tell me here at Wakanda, we don't have the events. So do you say that when I buy a ticket, Dad, we always buy tickets, we always selling something? My point is, that's a business expense, guys. That's a business expense that you can write off. You got to start being business-minded people, knowing what kind of opportunity. And when Melissa talked about what it looks like 7 years in, we're getting ready to hit year 4 right now. And you all are the pioneers. I don't want you to miss it. I don't want you to miss it. Treat it like a business because that's what it is. This is a business that can pay you more than any other thing. And your entry level was less than $2,500. I'm saying 2,500. I know I cover everybody. I cover everybody. Nobody got started for over 2,500 in this business. And if you bought 3 founders packs and you did that, hey, Saray, I'm glad that's going to pay you forever and ever and ever. So should take it up to 3,500 or 33. But my point is, it wasn't 10,000. It wasn't 100,000. It wasn't 300,000. And sometimes that's the issue. Because if you don't see the value that you have here in Wakanda, you're missing a whole boat. If you don't treat this business like that business you went out and invested 300,000, 100, just think about the people and we're fighting this right now. Think about all the money that was invested in getting a marijuana license. And now here you have a CBD cannabis that you can market across the country. And one day, possibly across the world. And I know that day is coming. Think about that, guys. And some of you came in with a free test drive, but you don't give it value. You better turn around, do your research, know that you're in a real business and you need to take it like that, treat it like that. We're getting ready to launch March Madness. And you know what? It's time to start running again, because with the March Madness comes income tax checks. People are looking for opportunity. And as I tell you all the time, I don't ask you to do anything. I have been consistently looking and working with some people, trying to feed into them. And I look at their back offices and I see little bitty baby steps. See, everybody wants to do it in over a month, but when you can consistently plant the seeds and the seeds start harvesting and people start ordering from your site every month in, month out, and you keep adding to that number, those numbers change. And so all I'm saying, guys, is don't miss the boat. Dan and I are going to do a event tonight for March Madness. It's going to be, I'm still waiting on him to do it, but 7 p.m. Central, I'm thinking. So Dr. Roz will definitely put it on Wakanda, a Facebook page. So please start tuning in. I will definitely get it out to the leaders so you can get your teams on, because we're about to go for March Madness and we need all of you running for what you want to be, where you want to be at the end. Okay. And with that being said, guys, go out there and push. Talk to you later. Bye now. Tuesday night, 7 p.m. I can't do it on 7 p.m. because I think 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock is the doctor's edition, so it will have to be at 7 p.m. So again, Dr. Betty and her group are heading up having the doctor's edition at 8 p.m. tonight Central. So I'm pretty sure Dan and I will be on at 7 p.m. With that being said, talk to you tomorrow morning. Bye now.
Hi, thanks for calling Enjoy.
Hello, Sylvia.
Hello. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
Okay, you're not going to the doctor?
I don't go to the doctor at 3:45.
Oh, it's later today.
That's what I was saying. I'm gonna try to do some. What? What? Wait a minute. Excuse me.
Bless you.
Oh yeah, I am. So you were on the call. Was I all over the place, or did you get my message?
Oh, yeah, your message was this is a real business. Treat it like a real business. I'm telling you like a real business.
Yeah, I didn't want to be all over the place.
It was together. You just it was together. I don't see it all over the place.
Okay. Oh my God.
Before Beverly asked me, she asked me like 4 times.